Hey everyone, happy holidays. This is Jerry Bulda from Clare Controls. Welcome to another Clare Tech Tuesday. Today I would like to talk about the Clare Video Doorbell version 2. Got a lot of things to get to here, so let's jump right in. First, I do want to point out some great new features and new improvements to come along with this new doorbell release of firmware. We've made significant changes to the motion detection, which you can now adjust in the app instead of having to use a web browser. Also, you can adjust the sensitivity settings. We've made improvements to the pairing and setup process, the infrared nighttime visibility, which is a big deal. Some of the other doorbells with the older firmware weren't working that well at nighttime, and now you get a definite, it turns right on, at dusk. So those issues are gone. And even more importantly, recorded video playback is smooth as butter. It's really nice. So a lot of these changes all put together into this nice firmware package, which is now released. So I do want to get into a few of these things of updating the firmware and some important things that go along with it. And then I will jump into the app so you can see some of the new changes that come along with the new app, because along with the new firmware, we do have a newer Clare Vision Plus app, which is available in the Google Play Store or the App Store. So let's get in here. Firmware upgrade. So if you have an existing doorbell, and I do want to mention any doorbell that's purchased, from now moving forward, it's going to have the new firmware on it. But if you have an existing doorbell, you're going to be doing what we call kind of an over-the-air update. And this product bulletin here shows exactly how to do that. It's updating the firmware. It's in our knowledge base, and I will put a link to this at the end of this video. So assuming you've got your doorbell already paired and working, you can see here, you're going to see this blue dot next to the Clare Video Doorbell camera name. That's going to tell you that there's an update available. So once you see that, you're going to be able to just open that up, scroll down to the version, which you're going to see down here. This is number 3. You see that it has the build number. You can just click there, and there'll be a big blue upgrade button, and you just tap that. It'll take a couple minutes, walk you through the process, and it'll be finished. It'll reboot, and it'll come back up. However, there are a couple things that happen when the doorbell gets updated. If you've got important footage or video that you want to archive, maybe there's something important, maybe somebody came to the house or something like that, you may want to keep some of that, some of those recordings. So we do have a way to keep those recordings. We have another area here. It's called recorded video playback. It's a link, and if you open that up, it looks just like this. It's another bulletin, saving recorded footage using the Clare Vision Plus app. You can walk through this. It gives you exact, specific, step-by-step way to save it on both an iPhone or an Android device. So, like I said, this is only if you want to save your recorded footage, because when you do an update on the firmware, it will erase the card. It kind of does a format, because the way that we use the card moving forward, we've made a lot of significant changes, so we were unable to keep whatever was left on that SD card. So this walks you through, if you're on either device, you can save. You don't have to save everything. You can save just the pieces that you want to save. If you've got multiple recordings, we give you the ability to save each one of those. So let me open up the app here so I can point out the changes that we've made. So this is the doorbell here on the screen. Once this opens up, and you can see this is a live view. I can scroll in and out. Up at the top right, you've got your gear. You tap the gear, and you can see mine is already updated. I've got the newer version here. So what's changed, and which isn't available in the older app, which is why we suggest definitely upgrading your app after you've done the firmware. Under the alarm notification, if you click there, you're going to see it says draw motion detection area. Open that up, and this shaded area is the motion area. If you want to edit it, if it's a brand new, if you've just updated, there's a pencil up in the top right corner. It shows you these boxes here. You can highlight the area. And this is a big change, because before you had to do that through a web browser. So that's another cool feature. If I back out of here, you can also do motion detection sensitivity. So you have a slider here that you can adjust. So these are brand new. These weren't in the old app on the Android version or the iOS version. So those are the two ones that I wanted to point out. So and all of this information can be found on our knowledge base. It's right on the front page. As soon as you log in, you don't have to search for anything. You can just click on the Clare Vision Plus Video Doorbell firmware link, and all of those links that I just showed, they'll all be right there. So it's very simple. We made it. They did a great job on the knowledge base. There's nice step-by-step instructions, so it's should be fairly easy to find these. Plus, I will put links at the end of the video here to get you to these locations as well. So this is great timing. I'm pretty excited about this whole thing, that we were able to get this out before the holiday season. So, you know, if you're looking for a great gift for somebody, this may be just what you're looking for. I know I've done the same thing. I've got a couple for family members. So want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, and thanks for joining us again for Clare Tech Tuesdays.